name is DJ
Bonics.
I came to rock this party.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This your boy Raekwon the Chef. Chill on my man Bonics. You know how I go. Represent this real shit. This is that real hip hop. You heard? Your boy Raekwon the Chef. Throw that W in the air. Ice H2O. Peace. We out of here. Peace.
Ray, what up, man?
What up, my nigga?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. We'll just jump right into the interview, man. I know you got lots to do. I hear you're in Cleveland right now, which, Pittsburgh's hopefully about to win there tonight.
We're going to see what's up. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm repping Cleveland. You know what I mean?
Come on.
I'm out here in their city, so, I got to go with the majority right now.
No, I got you. Yo, congratulations on the album, man. First of all, Only Built for Cuban Linx Part 2. A long time coming, and it sounds like that. I mean, this was a really big one for you, man. I'm glad to basically hear something that's a classic, instant classic, man.
That's what's up. I mean, this is what I told the people I'm going to give them. So, I'm just following up on my word. My word is everything.
It sounded like that you may have gone through, here's how, I was a big Wu fan growing up. Then, I started DJing in the clubs and fell in that jiggy shit. And, and I've been removed from, listening to some really good hip hop, I feel like, in recent years. And then I listened to your album. It brought me back, man. Like, it was just a classic sound. And it sounded like this was a big one for you as far as, just making that comeback, I guess. I don't think you really went anywhere. I mean, but, you had to put your stake in the ground,
No doubt.
What did you have to go through to, put this classic out, man? Why, I guess we've been talking about it for a few years now for it to come out. Like, what would you say? Where did you draw your inspiration to put out this album?
Well, number one, I knew I had the potential to make it because it's like anything that was made on that Cuban Linx album came from my legacy of growing up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I've ever been through in my life, and all the turmoil that came with it. You know what I mean? I was able to put it in writing. You know what I mean? Like I said, when you could relate to a certain kind of world that you've been living in and that you've been a part of, there's nothing for you to go back. You know what I mean? It's just about really being able to have the proper production to face it and make it a reality for real. So that's all I did. I just, put 2 plus 2 together, made it 4, and just sat there and really focused. It was times where I would go back and listen to the album, and believe me when I tell you, I'm one of them cats that when I make my music, once I make it and it's out to the world, I don't even really be listening to my stuff no more because it's like I'm in another frame of mind. I'm trying to make something different now.
Okay.
I'm running it when I'm making it, of course, because I want to continue to be a perfectionist because that's how I am. I'm my worst critic. But once it's made and it's given to the world, now it becomes yours. It's no longer mine. It's yours. It's a piece of my life, a piece of my legacy. And I wanted to be epic, you know what I mean? So that's how I was thinking walking into this album. And, it took a little bit of time, but at the same token, it was a total different way of getting it done because it ain't like Wu-Tang is every day together like we used to be back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So it became difficult on that side because I'm saying to myself, how I'm going to rock this, and I don't even got my brothers here to criticize it, to add on to it. Like, it really became a silent project to me, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, confidence kept me alive and kept me strong, and, I always felt like I could give you something that was classical again.
It sounds great, man. I mean, Math, RZA, you got great producers on the album, from Dre. You got the late and great Jay Dilla on the album, who produced one of the best tracks on there, I think, The House of the Flying Daggers. Sonny's Missing. How do you, when you create a story like that, man, what kind of mode does Raekwon need to be in to, it's so visual almost, and I'm listening out the speakers, but I could see it. I could see exactly what you're saying,
All I could do is just represent the music that raised me, you know what I mean? I was raised by a certain kind of music, and I think my ears is always going to be subjected to that kind of sound. I know everybody is doing transitions in the music and all of that, but for me, I'm just the same OG. I'm not going to change what I love, but at the same time, I am going to salute what's new as well. But you know, at the end of the day, it's just about balance, man. Like, when I get in there, man, it's just that I go off a feeling. You know, the music has to give me a feeling. It has to give me a feeling of excitement and wanting to really put my pen to the table and get it on.